Islamic Republic of Pakistan. It's the world's fifth most populous country, which has the world's second largest Muslim population. This young country was formed in 1947 after the partition of the British Indian Empire. The territory was divided by religion. The lands inhabited by Muslims became Pakistan. The lands with Hinduism became India. Kashmir stays a controversial territory since 1950s. You can see hot deserts and sky-high peaks of legendary Himalaya mountains. The second world-high mountain is situated here. Chagori, or K2, is 8,611 meters. The legendary Silk Road led through Karakoram mountain range. Life in Pakistan differs from life in Europe. Most citizens are deeply and genuinely religious. Almost everyone regularly visits mosques. A man can have up to 4 wives if he can afford them. There are a set of rules for women. They must cover body and head in public, and in some families and regions, it's forbidden to talk to strangers or being around men without witness relatives. Blasphemy is punished by death in Pakistan. The country has prohibition. It's impossible to buy alcohol in the market and hard to buy from illegal vendors. Tea is the favorite drink. Smoking tobacco is an ancient tradition. Pakistani's life is measured and unhurried. People get up late, drink tea with milk, and always say Inshallah, meaning Allah will, or as Allah decides. This country has complicated political and military situation. There are few military conflicts over the territories. Some of them are decades long. That's why not all the territories are under control of the government. I mean Kashmir territory and so-called tribes territory near Afghanistan border. Some media even call it the most dangerous place on the planet. There is a complicated situation in Balochistan province. The government claims that some parts of the country are safe. Is that true? Let's see. We start from the cultural capital of the country and actual capital of Punjab state, an ancient city, Lahore. This second by-size city is noisy in contrast. 11 million people live here. Here you can find the main sites: forts, mosques, palaces, and incredible markets. However, you rarely meet foreign tourists here. No wonder this country is tagged deathly dangerous on the internet. Pakistan has controversial reputation. It's associated with terrorists and danger. That's why people are afraid to come here. A lot of my friends said that I lost my mind. They told me, "Don't go there, you'll die." But I know it's an incredible country that is worth seeing. We'll check if there are really armed men everywhere, if they kidnap foreigners, and if they forbid women walk in the streets. And if they shoot, explode, or kill me. Let's walk without security. Only me, my cameraman, and my guide will see an everyday life in the city of Lahore. It seems safe here. In the historical part of the city, we are heading to the central market to see everyday life of the locals. It's one of the best sites. Visiting Central Market is the best way to plunge in the exotic Pakistan vibes and quickly enjoy the taste of local atmosphere. To taste exotic with huge spoons and portions. Local markets are extremely colorful. Bright fabrics, gold and costume jewelry are all around you. You can find anything here: exotic food or traditional outfits and devices. God, there's everything. They have outstanding hookahs. Assalamu alaikum. A one-piece pipe, some mechanism, cogs, and then pipe turns. Excuse me for my question, but Why do you smoke? Tobacco or something else? It's tobacco, have a try. I warn you, smoking is unhealthy, bad. I don't smoke and wish you the same, but now I can't refuse. I will try and tell you. I'm in tears. And I feel dizzy. Are you sure it's tobacco? Of course. Look, it's tobacco from our province, Punjab. Smoking hookah is our ancient tradition. Thank you. Guys, that's how we debunk myths. They say when a foreigner appears here, he'll be immediately robbed. Then you can't film and come with cameras. You can see that everybody's friendly and nice. These are first steps in this country, but I'll get into a lot of disturbing situation here. You will see. He's following up. Drop the camera. Take off your helmet. I'm taking it off. Wait. This guy has some warheads. Let's look at them. Hello, assalamu alaikum. What do you sell? Kulsi. It's made of milk. Wow, cool. Is that an ice cream? Yes. How much does it cost? The small one is 20, large is 50. What else is in it? Sugar and coated cheese. Can I have a small ice cream? Here. Awesome. Thank you so much. When I saw your missiles, I thought that you're some kind of a warrior. Are these real missiles? No, it's decorations. They look like conceit. I've read scary things about Pakistan, and then I saw you standing here with the missiles. I mostly run away. Well, my friends, it's just a symbol of an ice cream. And it's delicious, really. Keyway to rickshaw? I'll take a little ride. A short one, because it's too narrow. The rush hour began. You see, it's okay. You can cling to tuk-tuk. People don't mind. Rickshaw gave me a ride, and I must admit that I saw many women in the streets. Some myths say that women can't appear in the streets in Islamic countries. They say there's a special rule. Men's world is in the streets and women's is at home. Yes, indeed, it's patriarchal society and women spend most of the time just at home. But it's not true that they can't leave homes. There's a myth that you can't talk to a woman. We'll try to check it. Assalamu alaikum. May I talk to you? Do you mind? Excuse me, I see that you don't want to. No, excuse me. Assalamu alaikum. May I talk to you? No, I can't. They hide face when they see a camera. Hey, lady, you look at me. Assalamu alaikum. No? You see, that's true. What they say about women, they really don't want to talk. At least on camera. Assalamu alaikum. May I ask you a few questions? Sure. We have just arrived to Pakistan and read the rules of conduct in our country. One of the rules says that you need to be cautious with women. Don't approach a woman. Don't talk to a woman. We wonder if it's true. It's an Islamic country and it's a natural rule. We truly respect your traditions, but you agree to talk. Why? We're students, and they taught us at the university that we should be polite and friendly to our guests. You're our guest. That's why I agreed to talk to you. Thank you. But you better avoid approaching and talking to the girls in small villages. It's forbidden there. Islamic traditions clearly define women's behavior with men and women's clothes also. Woman can show uncovered head only at home, near her husband or mahrams, her blood relatives or husband's relatives. Women can be alone and travel with them. Being around a man before wedding is permitted only with a covered head and with witnesses, but they can't flirt or kiss. It's only after the wedding. Are the girls allowed to walk alone in Pakistan? I'm alone here. Are the girls are allowed too? Thanks a lot. I must say to all of you, respect the women in Muslim countries. Don't film them without permission. Ask for permission to communicate. Look, it's another family, and the woman covered all her body except the eyes. It's better to stay away, or you'll meet a conflict. I'll try to keep a low profile and show you this woman talking on the phone. She's hiding her body and face, and a woman on a motorbike. I mean, there's conservative families where women hide their faces and only their husbands can see them. The main rule of women's public dress code is covering intimate parts. Muslims must cover them in public. Depending on Islamic branches and family traditions, women can show their faces and hands, but some women cover everything but eyes. Clothing that covers intimate parts is called hijab. Most Europeans believe it's a scarf that covers one's head and face. Hijabs can be various and can cover all of the body. Only a legal age woman must wear it. A traditional men's clothing is called shalwar kameez. Shalwar means trousers, kameez means a short. These two garments form Pakistani men's costume. I guess that's exactly what we need. Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to buy your traditional shalwar kameez. Choose what you like. I'd like solid color without embroidery or prints, just like yours. We have some. We'll show you. Remember, when you come to Pakistan, you must buy shalwar kameez. It's a shirt and trousers. Wow, it's giant size for sumo wrestler. It's too big. Don't worry, you'll have a belt. Why are the trousers so wide? Not to be hot. Yes, it's for airing. May I try it on? Sure. Go upstairs and try. Is it okay? It's my size? It fits you perfectly. You look like Pakistani. Thank you. That's what I really need. In hot climate, in Lahore, it's 33, 35 degrees Celsius, like today. I'm not baking in the sun, I'm not hot, I'm conservative. And traditional. People would love it. My cameraman Alexander Dmytro also changed it to local clothes. 2 shalwar kameezes cost $20. I'm sure that now we look like locals. Now we can go to the main Lahore attraction, Badshahi Mosque. There's nothing like it in Pakistan or Asia or on the entire planet. Muslim mosques really differ from our temples and churches, inside and outside. It differs mainly by rules of conduct. It's important to maintain traditions of another religion. Muslim countries strictly follow rules. Mosque is Allah's home. You can't come inside with your shoes on. You must take off your shoes. Here you are. Assalamu alaikum. May I go in my socks? Yes, you may. You know, we can say that's the main site of the country. You must visit this mosque because all celebrities, presidents, politicians and diplomats who visit Pakistan come just here. Royal British family and Queen Elizabeth II were here. Late Princess Diana was just here, and Prince William too. All official visitors or important people come here. I see a management representative. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. Welcome. You're the first foreigners today. I'd like to ask you something. I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. May I come inside? Is it okay? Won't people be offended? Islam is a religion of peace. We're glad to see everyone at this holy place, but you need to follow some rules here. Come with me. I'll show you everything. Wow. What a greatness! What a huge space! Badshahi is a congregational mosque, or Friday mosque meant for mass prayers. A huge yard can accommodate congregation. It's 500 meters long. It's one of the biggest in the world. How many people can it accommodate? 100,000. Did you ever get 100,000 here? Sure. We have 3 main holidays, and that's when so many people come here. Eid al-Fitr is the end of the fast Ramadan. Eid al-Adha is the end of pilgrimage to Mecca, and the main prayer on Ramadan. Hold on, it's a first call to namaz. We should stop and be quiet. Namaz is an obligatory prayer performed by Muslims 5 times a day. They must perform namaz wherever they are. What should we, Christian Orthodox people, do when you pray? What about us? You hear sacred words from Quran. You can pray or listen quietly. The main rule is a respectful attitude. This concerns your appearance. You can't get inside the mosque wearing shorts and t-shirt. Men must cover their arms and legs. Women may show only their faces and hands. We should hurry for ablution before the prayer. Allah, Muhammad, and Quran tell about the importance of ablutions and purity. You must wash at home before every namaz, too. I apologize for my frankness. In every bathroom there is a hygienic faucet to wash after you relieved yourself. It's necessary. It's a religious rule. That's why people are very clean and neat here. They pray 5 times a day, which means they wash face, hands, mouth and nose 5 times a day. They say that purity is a half of Islam. It's so important. This is an ablution zone. I read about ablution. You may watch me and say if I'm wrong. Okay. First, I must take off my socks. Sit down. The first stage is Niyyah. You say to yourself that you wash yourself for the sake of Allah. If you are not Muslim, you can skip that. Then a Muslim says Allah Akbar 3 times. The first and the most important is to wash your hands, and the most important, space between your fingers. Not just rinse your hands, but rub every finger 3 times. And after that, you should rinse your nose with your left hand. Left hand is considered to be impure because it's used to wash up after defecation. You can't shake hands, touch people, or take food or give money with your left hand, but you can wash your nose. Then I rinse my mouth 3 times. I get water in the right hand. I rinse and spit out. Rinse hands, then wash my arms 3 times, carefully. Next, I carefully wash my face using both hands. Then I put my hands like this, stroke my hair, wash my neck with the backside of my hands. Then I wash my ears and behind them too. Do it 3 times. And now I wash my feet using only my left hand because feet are impure. A little finger washes between the toes to remove dust. Now I'm clean and ready for namaz. Good job, you did everything right. It's almost time to pray. The mosque is full, so people sit in front of the entrance. People massively come to the mosque because the most important prayer is about to start. It's called congregational or Friday prayer. Friday is a very special day. Muhammad said that missing Friday prayer 3 times in a row would seal your heart. So basically, it's a sin. You must have a good reason to miss Friday prayer. You can't miss it without a reason. You can see the Imam speaking. Imam is honored Islamic leadership position. He runs a mosque and presides over worshippers. Drawing an analogy with other religions, Imam is a prior. He's an authority for his worshippers. Imam is standing near the wall called mihrab. It indicates the direction to Mecca, the holiest city in Islam. Mecca is somewhere there. The precise direction to Mecca is called Qibla. All mosques are built with Qibla, so Muslims face towards the holy city in Saudi Arabia when praying. It's an obligatory part of namaz. There is the holiest Muslim building Kaaba, situated the largest mosque of the world, Masjid al-Haram in Mecca. This black cube building is called the First World's Temple. A small black stone situated in one of the corners is believed to be from paradise. It used to be white, but human sins made it black. According to the tradition, each Muslim should visit Mecca at least once if one can afford it. When Muslims pray, nobody can go in front of them. Their prayers might not be heard. I still have a few minutes to show you Imam's zone. So, let's go. Friday prayer starts. Everyone listens to Imam. Friday prayer starts with praising Allah. Allah Akbar, everyone says. It means Allah is great. Some people understand it wrong, because some religious fanatics say Allah Akbar while committing crimes. But here's in Moscow, I want to stress that Allah Akbar means Allah is great. It's like we say thank God, or like, for example, in Ukraine, people say glory to Jesus Christ when greeting. The second part of Friday prayer is reading the first chapter of Quran. It describes the main ideas of Quran. Now we bow, it's obligatory. It's the fourth step. You should touch the floor with your knees, forehead, your nose, palms, and your big toes, heels up. Some of you can ask me why a follower of Christian Orthodox religion is doing all of this here. I'm just showing you these traditions, and I am guiding you to this incredible and different world. I'm not praying. I'm a Christian, and I believe in Jesus, but these people know it, and they're okay with it. The prayer is over. We're going out. I want you to pay attention that there are no women here. Women pray separately. Islamic doctrine says the best mosque for a woman is a corner of her house. Visiting mosques is not forbidden for women, but it's a makruh, disapproved action. Visitors come here not only to pray, but to see literally world's relics. My friends, get ready to be surprised. This place treasures unique relics considered to be incredibly important for all Muslims. I mean, Muhammad's personal belongings. He was Allah's messenger. Islam is the youngest religion. Muhammad died in 632 AD. Within 1500 years, Islam became the world's second largest religion, and it's rapidly growing. In 2050, Muslims will constitute a half of the world's population. We'll get a chance to see the holiest Muslim relic. Allah is the God. Muhammad is the holiest human, the Prophet. Seeing his personal belongings is a dream of each Muslim. They kept here. We're approaching the unique place. It's Prophet Muhammad's turban. He wore it in life, his winter outfit, his walking stick. It's hair from his beard. Prophet Muhammad is the last Islamic prophet and the messenger of Allah. The scriptures of Quran were sent to him. It's a real human who died in 632 AD. In Lahore, you can see his belongings. It's an unbelievable relic. And here's another important thing. You can see a headdress of Hussein, the Prophet's grandson. Hussein is a Muhammad's blood relative and his grandson. He means a lot for Muslims. His name is associated with Shia Islam. It's a branch of Islam professed by 15% of Muslims. What's the difference between Shia and the major Sunni branches? Disagreement appeared in 632 AD when Muhammad died and left no successor. Sunni suggested community to elect a successor because there were no direct descendants, or like Sunni call it, caliph. Shia wanted some Muhammad's blood relative to be caliph. They chose Muhammad's cousin Ali. Shia believed that Muhammad's grandson was a better direct descendant. He's famous for upholding Islam. He was violently killed. Shias gather all over the planet to honor his memory on his death anniversary. And in 40 days, we are going to see this event. I must say,